Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Running inside, it's Martin. Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. He tries to take the top off. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. Got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration. Just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do. Starting a game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Firing to the right, complete. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for a crease, it's Martin. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What powerful running. Driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him, if you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Sends it back in motion. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for an early chunk play, read option to the right. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Bringing the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Slithers into space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the right. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Runs through a tackle. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The run inside. It's Allen. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
How about the defense coming up in the clutch? I need a stop. They can go down the field and tie this game up. I'm in a tough situation. How do I respond? Forcing the turnover. Offense, go do your thing. Get me a first down. Finish this ball game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Washington State going quickly. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking the deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean